Okay, this is Sheets again, and now we're going to be looking at the place pool. So, when you bet a horse to place, you are betting that he either gets first or second. You get to pay the same amount whether he gets second or first. And, obviously it's going to be paying less than win, probably, right? Um, but I want to show you how those pools are calculated. And you'll notice one crucial difference between win betting and place betting. Okay? So, first of all, the takeout is the same, right? So it's zero point 0.8 and 0.18. And we're going to be going off that same race at Fonner Park where the 7 horse, this Contraband, won. And actually, this College Party, the one, got second. So we're going to do the same thing we did before in that we put the takeout, which is again 18%, which is the same for win, place, and show wagering. And you'll see the pool, and the place pool is here, 33,905. So it's 33,905. Now again, we have to take out that 18%, which results in an adjusted pool of 27,802. Now, once again, we have to see how much is wagered on our horse, which is the 7, and that was 63.60. Right? You'll see it right here. So we put that in here. Now, the important thing about place is that it doesn't just pay one horse, right? It pays two. So you also have to throw in the amount that's wagered on the horse that got second to figure out the prices. So the 1, as it turns out, got second, and so the 1 had $6,312 on him to place, so we put that in. And that's what's wagered on the others. Okay, so what you have to do when you're trying to calculate the eligible pool, right? We talked about that, is that's what it gets based on, is what you have to do is take out, right, the money's bet on the horses that finished in there, right? So which is the 63.60 and the 63.12, because we're not fighting for that money. That's the money that's being distributed to the winners. Okay, we're only taking from the losers. So the losers, right, were the remainder, which was about 15,000 or so. But what happens is you only get half of it, right? Because if they're paying place money out to 2 horses, those 2 horses split the loser's pool, right? So you see what's happening here. After the takeout was 27,800, you ignore the 12,600 that's going to be, distributed to the winners. So what's left over? Basically 15,000 or so, but you divide that by 2 because you're paying it to 2 different horses. So the eligible pool for each horse is 75.65. So then, only then, what you do is you divide the eligible pool 75.65 by the 63.60, and you get once again these odds, which are 1.18. Now, similarly, to win, what the track is so nice enough to do is to make it easier on themselves. They'll round down. From instead of 1.89, they'll make it 1.10. Okay, so this payout ends up not being 4.37. It ends up being 1.1, which are the odds. Once again, we're multiplying by 2 to get 2.2, and then adding 2 to make it $4.20 to place. So even after the big 18% takeout, your natural payout should be $4.37 on a $2 bet. But because of that breakage and the round down, you actually only get $4.20. Okay. So the real difference between place and win is you don't know, think about this, what your horse is going to pay to place before the race starts. Okay. Because it completely depends on which other horse is the other horse that gets first or second, right? Because if there was a horse that, say, was wagered, 8,000 on him, right? Let's say there's 8,000 that was wagered on the other horse instead, then you're going to be getting less. Okay? Excuse me, then you're going to be getting $4.11. Okay? So it's really, really sneaky. It's kind of an interesting bet, right? Because you have an idea of what you can get paid, but you really depends on what the other horse ends up doing. In other words, what other horse you're going to be sharing that pool with. Okay. So even if you wait till the very last minute to see, how little is maybe bet on yourself in the place pool or something like that, right? You still don't know for sure what you're going to get paid, even if you come in first or second, because you don't know the other horse that's going to come in. I guess that's it, and that's your standard place bet.